Hi there, this is going to be a summer solstice reading, and we've got a pretty big weekend. Today, Saturday the 20th, is summer solstice day. Tomorrow, well, technically later, hours later, maybe like 9-10 hours later, you have the new moon in Cancer. On top of which, it is a solar eclipse. What? If you're feeling tremendous energy popping off, then that's exactly why. Now, I can't remember when Mercury was supposed to have gone direct technically, because we've been in this shadow period for a minute. I want to say that it went retro on the 18th, but I could be wrong. Anywho, you guys could see in some of my readings recently, I've had the tongue-tied thing where I have a hard time articulating myself, and that only happens during some retrogrades or the shadow period. Yesterday, my dryer broke. An hour after that, one of my paintings on my wall above my TV fell, glass shattered everywhere, because it was encased in glass. The night before that, in my daughter's room, she has one of those like hooks on her wall because she puts all her bags on there. Broke off the wall just like that. You could say it's coincidence. Now, some retrogrades, we speed right by and there's not even an issue or problem. You guys know a year or two ago, 2 years ago, I believe, during a particular retrograde, I got T-boned. And thankfully, me and the other person were okay. It wasn't my fault. They T-boned me. And I had to get a whole new car. So you know, the extremes of things that can happen during this kind of a time period is insane. On top of which, 2020 right now is just basically, I mean, we've been living through a pandemic. On top of which, there are tremendous changes happening right now, very revolutionary changes that are very long and overdue happening in the world, right, with Black Lives Matters. And so it's just an insane time period right now. It's this time period of, as I've been channeling for a long time, when pigs fly. The crazy shit happening, things you go, no, it would never happen. Never say never. Now, after all of that little spiel, no, it's only 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes in, so not bad. Your very first card is yes, but not just yes. Yes with an exclamation point. Yes. Now I want you to notice what's in each of this angel's hands. By golly, it's the sun and the moon. By golly, like as in fucking eclipse? As in like a solar eclipse tomorrow? As in like a lunar eclipse that we just had recently? And it's Mercury retrograde, so if I got it ass backwards of the solar and the lunar, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure today's is the solar. Excuse me, tomorrow's. This, how do I want to explain it? Okay. The next card is perfect timing. The sun and the moon reuniting at just the right time. Perfect timing. For all the world to see. It's so fated. Even if you don't know it yet, it's been written in the stars long before the fated encounter. You know, the sun and the moon, it's this rare occurrence, right? They get to meet for a little smidget of time. Something about this perfect timing. I've talked about it for a really long time, that I've always felt what happens astrologically above, it's going to kind of determine what happens here. As above, so below. I mean, it's cosmic law. There's a lot popping off up there, so obviously we feel the effects here. As you guys know, I've been battling for about a week or so, half side of my body my dominant right side. This is our sending side, right? Right hand is our sending hand. It is also the masculine side of us, which I was getting really screwed up about that, which is so strange because when I have issues on my left side, I know that that's the feminine, but again, it's Mercury retrograde vibes, and I don't know, maybe I need to be confused right now. But in any case, I was reminded on one of my lives that yes, this is the masculine, and I was like, yeah, it is the masculine. Why am I acting like I have amnesia? I'm a very intense person. It's very tight on this side. My TMJ was acting up, which I've had since I was in my early 20s, which is why in my early 20s I had braces. It's getting really bad again. So I have facial numbness and tingling from that because it gets so bad. It's like a freaking golf ball in my cheek area. And then it was knots in my head from a tension headache. And then it was knots in my neck. And then it was my sciatica nerve acting up. All in the same week. But before that, we had the throat thing, where it felt like there was a massive lump in our throat. It felt like our throat was closing up and like we couldn't swallow. And that magically, mysteriously disappeared, rolled into my whole right side. Had some work done on me yesterday, energetic work, and let me tell you, it worked like a charm. During the session, I had to pee like hell, and you guys know, it wasn't a real massage, but you know, like if you get a real massage, you have to pee because it's like releasing the toxins. There was so much built up. Now I want to share with you guys a little something here with this timing. You might not feel the timing is great. Don't come at me. Don't shoot the messenger. It has this feeling of it's the perfect time. But is it the perfect time for you? I don't know. I smirk because I kind of feel like it comes in quite suddenly. It comes in when you least expect it. You know, with the summer solstice, this is the first day of summer. This is all about rebirth and new beginnings and abundance, you know, and just that gorgeous energy of the storm passing. And now it's like, oh, you have trust. It's kind of all we can do, huh? Trust. Put our faith in something that we cannot see. You have helpful people and you have compromise. The helpful people feels like it's a rush, and I use the word rush, a rush of people rushing in towards you or helping somehow, or a mass amount of people. Because the crowd is what I am just very drawn to, the crowd. So it's like this group, this rush, this amount of people. It's something about that, and I don't know what. They almost look like they each have something different. One's got a sword, one's got the book open, one's offering something. They've all each got their own little thing that they're helping with. You know, and I'm starting to hear the phrase, it takes a village. You also have compromise. Scales of justice. This could be karmic lessons, right? Balancing the karmic scales. It has a feeling of Libra energy here, possibly Libra season. Compromise means that there is something that you have to, I'm going to read it from the book for you guys because here we go. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work toward an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. It's kind of like you got to give something to get something in a sense. The funniest thing happened recently is a couple days ago, I felt just strangely out of the blue. Spirit kind of nudging me to go do online dating. And if you know me, you know I've never done it, like ever, except maybe back in the late 90s when we had You've Got Mail, you know, AOL back then, like literally the late 90s, when I first got my very first computer way back in the day. That's why I love the movie You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks, because it reminds me of that time period, like the late 2000s, I think it was around there, or it was the late 2000s. In any case, I said, nah, hell nah. I don't do that. I don't online date. I've never felt a desire to do it. I'm not going to do it. There's no fucking way. And I just felt this like really weird like pull to it. Anywho, I ran it by someone last night, a friend who I trust. And she's like a mentor. And I told her about it. And she was like, you know what? It actually could be really fun. It could be like something like a good experiment. You know, you could gain something from it. And worst comes to worst, it could just be like this experience where you can relate to your clients, because, you know, many of my clients and followers, you guys, you know, have done online dating or do online dating. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It could be great content for a book, you know, experience of whatever, because I've never done it. I don't know how it works. I don't know what the vibe is. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that I'm obsessed with 90 Day Fiancé, the show on TLC. If you've never seen it, I love it. Where people fall in love with people from very far distances outside of the US. And so I said, you know what? I would be very open to meeting someone that was in another country, even though that may pose a difficulty, right, to that, being that they're so far. And so anyways, I went on a particular site last night, and I mean, I wasn't feeling it. And then to my dismay, there were a few people that on there recognized me from YouTube, and I thought, nah, I'm gonna head out now. And so that was a good 8 to 10 hours that I was on that particular thing, and I don't know why Spirit wanted me to do it. And I thought, I didn't even realize that today was a summer solstice, okay? And I thought to myself, did that crack me open somehow? Because Spirit just knows. They just know what to do. And I almost feel like it was an energetic thing for me to put my swords down. I have a really good friend of mine that has told me for years that, Missy, don't climb up, and you got to put your swords down. And maybe that one little act of putting myself out there for 8 hours and just seeing what it was like was literally me putting my swords down as the Queen of Swords and allowing energy to make its way to me and allowing for perfect timing. And no, I didn't meet anybody I liked. I didn't see anybody I liked. But I don't know. Look at this. You have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And you have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. What is so funny about this here is that I think if you fall into this particular category as I do, we tend to cut it off before it even manifests. And that's kind of the sword thing. It's kind of like, put your swords down, because then I can't chop it off. I run from love in a sense, because I've worked so hard to build myself up, as many of you guys can relate to this. We've gone through so much healing, and we love the place that we're at now, and we're no longer dependent on another person. We're financially stable, and we're living our best life. And it's just kind of like, we're not looking. And when it comes, it may be a little disruptive. But disruptive because to you thinking, well, it's gonna fuck me up. And there's a difference between there being red flags and you just trying to find red flags. We don't ignore them when they're there, but at the same time, we don't create them either. It sounds quite important. That's a very important message here. It's all about discernment, yes? We don't create them, but we don't ignore them. Maybe that's the compromise. But the compromise here could be something else entirely for you guys. I'm busting out my Golden Universal. Man, this sucker has put in some time, hasn't it? Oh, my trusty Golden Universal. And because it's summer solstice, I just felt really drawn to use it. Oh, 7 of Wands, you blocking love. Mercury retrograde. Oh my god. Capricorn Moon. I'm dramatic. I apologize. See, it's just, is it gonna come in like that, like a fucking wrecking ball? Like, you're blocking it, causing mass hysteria. 7 of Wands is fighting something off or blocking something. As I go off about some of us blocking love, and Spirit kind of making me feel like the act of just allowing myself even for 8 hours to go and peek and snoop at what online dating looked like, and then feeling like, no, that's just definitely not for me, but at least I got to feel that out, and it's going to be great for me to talk about and write a book about and shit. It's a joke. This is scripted. Blocking out love. The Ace of fucking Cups in my hands, staring me in the face. But I'm so busy over here dropping everything, making a production of things, and it's staring us in the face. You cannot make this up. Blocking and fighting off love, exactly what I talked about. That's fucking insane. But it is what it is, and I said what I said. It could be too good to be true. I don't want to get my heart broken. It's ridiculous. It seems silly. Maybe it's because it's a huge age gap, and you are an older person, like an older woman. You're not necessarily a cougar, but honey, people are saying, "Oh my God, you nabbed a young guy." Maybe for you, you think, "Well, he's not serious." I know people out there that have a very big age gap, and they're madly in love. There are people that are going to say, "Well, they're far away. It's unrealistic." But there are so many people that fall in love that way. Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving, it reminds me of the Compromise card. Oh, Jesus, the Six of Cups. This is past life soulmate memories, but it's definitely a past life trigger. There's something in them that triggers you and vice versa. Could be memories. Remember I used to see the house with the really big windows? I used to always get channeled that, like last year, the year before. It's like a mansion with really big windows, and I see it again. Some kind of really gorgeous house, but it has really big glass windows. Oh, Temperance Sagittarius. 10 of fucking Cups, bottom of the deck. Fairy tale happily ever after. With the Tower under that. Told you it's going to be like fucking insane when it comes in. The Temperance is... It's a reconciliation. So there's a reconciliation of two very old souls that are very old friends. It's also about patience, balance and patience. It's almost like the only way it can come to you is through the Tower. It has to be disruptive. Otherwise, you won't notice it. See, like how I didn't notice the Ace of Cups until it's like, it has that feeling of like, they've got to disrupt your shit first. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Offers coming in, juggling offers, but they're like, meh. Meh. They're not great offers. Or if they are great offers, they're not for you. Because sometimes we meet really great people, but there's no chemistry. Sometimes we meet really great people and there's just no, it just doesn't work. Because it's not your person, and I'm not your person, you're not my person, and it's okay. Having a lot of different offers, but it not being like the one. Eight of Cups, see? It's unfulfilling. All those offers. I told you, I can feel it. Fell there. You have little offers here and there. They're just not emotionally fulfilling. It's just not for you. Oh, the Fool. The Fool came out in reverse and it landed like that. Talk about total new beginnings for this summer solstice energy, right? The Fool, taking that leap of faith. This is like the brand new, fresh reset, like the alpha energy, right? It's the beginning. Funny thing is, though, the fucker came out in reverse. And I don't read reversals unless told to do so, and they're telling me leave it because it's quite symbolic that an offer here that you could have walked away from, and it, maybe even if it wasn't an offer, maybe it didn't have a chance to even have an offer of anything. You caught wind of something, you dug the fuck out. It's coming. It's something's coming back with with the Sagittarius energy, well, not Sagittarius energy, but with the whole Temperance energy, because Temperance is reconciliation, and then the Six of Cups feels like something that you went, no, it's coming back. So for some of you, it's not, for some of you, it's something you crossed off your list because you thought it was too good, or you thought it was ridiculous. You created a red flag there somehow too. So it could have been that. It just maybe not even that it's too grand and great. Maybe it's just that you were like creating shit to call it a day because you just didn't want to get into it. You didn't want to try. You weren't open for love. It comes back. If you're the 10 of Wands, someone's on their way to you. They're going to fight tooth and nail to get there. Yeah, look at that. You have the Knight of Cups. They're going to fight tooth and nail. Look at how hard it is for them to get there. You're over here in the castle on the hill, right? They're over here carrying all this shit. You're over there throwing grenades, and you're over there throwing bombs and trying to distract them and trying to get them off your path. And they're like, too fucking bad. I really like you. I'm really feeling some type of way, and I'm going to come. I'm coming, whether you want me to or not. This is perseverance. This person is going to come. They're going to go. Now, if we don't like you, and we're sure about this, don't try again. Because you're wasting your time, but that ain't this. This is not, you're not my person. This is something. You get that Ace of fucking Cups over there. Sitting here, you have the Page of Cups. Something with the fish, that could be a sign of wealth. It's also a sign of prosperity. It's almost like an offer of that in the cup. It's like an offering. And this is not your person. This is your person, right? This is your person. This is not your person. So I don't know who this is offering that. It could be spirit. Wealth and prosperity. Three of Pentacles here. There could be some kind of a work situation or a teamwork thing, collaboration. Seven of Cups. Lots to choose from is what I just heard. Somebody here has a lot of offers. It landed on the offers area. They have a lot to choose from. Queen of Pentacles, but they know what they're looking for. They're looking for the one who holds the light. See her holding the light? They're looking for the one that holds the light. They'll know it when they see it too. Five of Swords. It's mind games, manipulation, talking. It's so self-sabotage. I don't know if it's self-sabotage of the person that sees her and they freak out and like disappear and like talk themselves out of it, or she does. I don't know. Could be both. Six of Wands, victory and success. Somebody comes out victorious here. A lot of options, yeah, lots to choose from. Somebody comes out victorious here. It's also public, being publicly recognized for something. I feel like you get publicly chosen. The Eight of Wands is communication. It could be travel. This could be distance. There's some kind of a public knowing that you were chosen. I mean, it could be something as simple as like they post you on their Instagram. They tell the world it's you. They introduce you to their family. They go out in public with you, and they don't go out in public with nobody because they're very private. Something about that. You have here the High Priestess. She a bad bitch. Sitting there with the scrolls in her hand. She knows all of the secrets. She's a keeper of the secrets. There's a message here that's been hidden. See that message? Hidden. It's been hidden. That's coming to light. Somebody's getting a message that was hidden, but it was hidden divinely. It was divinely guided to be hidden. This whole time we've been channeling the whole hidden in plain sight. It's a hidden message. I've actually channeled that before. Remember where somebody tried to send somebody a message in the past and it somehow ironically didn't go through? So they didn't see it. Somebody didn't get it. I don't know if that's the same thing here, but I feel there's a hidden message. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Financial abundance. Stability. Look at all the light. It's like This is what I see. I see somebody with just the sun just shining on them. And you got to remember something. The sun stands for fame and success also. It stands for growth. It stands for healing. It stands for fame and success. Came at a price, though, I heard. This, whatever this is coming to you with the sun, whether it's financial abundance, getting a job that you've always wanted, getting your big break, finding love, came at a price. Four of Cups came in reverse. Upright, it's dissatisfactory. Offers are shit offers. You don't like them. But there's an offer here that you're just not seeing. Isn't it funny how the cup was in my hand like this and I wasn't paying attention until I finally saw it? Isn't that just like this? Perfect time of when you notice it, when you see it, when it's available to you. And here we go with the star. The sun is also a star. You have Aquarius. This is a card of healing. This is a card of hope. Written in the stars. A wish being manifested. The sun is also a star, huh? I do believe so. The world. Happily ever after. The end. Look who's on the bottom of the deck. He who holds the light. So you've got the counterparts here. King and Queen of the light holders. Nine of fucking Cups. Wish fulfillment. All right. Let's hit another deck. See what energy we get out of that one. Do a couple oracles and then we're done. Before I hit that another deck, I want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Very soon I'm going to put up the first half of July zodiac sign readings. So keep a lookout for that. In the meantime, for those that haven't yet, you can go and catch all up with the June ones. First and second half of June. Then I also have, of course, the special love readings that I do, the collective ones that are up, which are sometimes more personal than the monthlies. But people love their monthlies, just like me. I love watching Aquarius readings because I'm an Aquarius sun and my Venus is an Aquarius, so I really resonate with Aqua readings. Okay, you cannot make this up. I talked about the fact that you had the Keeper of the Light. She holds the light, the Queen and the King, and I said, oh, the counterparts. Tell me why the counterparts came out in this deck together. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. It came out with the fucking Emperor. It's summer solstice, okay? She holds the light. He holds the light. They come out together at the same time after I mention them together in this deck, and they come out with the Emperor. Why is the Emperor so significant? Because the Emperor doesn't lose. The Emperor is at the pinnacle. The Emperor picks his shot. This King of Pentacles energy is going to pick his shot. He's the god of war, the Emperor. We've talked all about the Emperor. All of those past readings I've done last year. The Emperor has fallen. You know, the Emperor comes in. All these things. And what's funny is I did a reading this year, I think a couple months ago. And I forget what it was called. I think it was called The Emperor Finally Comes In or some shit like that. And remember in that reading, it was the King of Pentacles. It was the King of Pentacles again. He was sitting there quiet watching all these other guys, you know, make fools of themselves trying to get her. And then when real competition came in, that's when he came in. And the Emperor's action. Wow, you can't make this shit up. Keepers of the light is what they are. Speaking of such, how's about if we go with the Keepers of the Light deck? Radha, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. I knew he was coming. He always takes my breath away. I swear he's my husband in the spiritual realm. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. I haven't used the Keepers of the Light deck in a minute, and today, again, I felt very drawn to do so. Yeah, Kalima, facing fear. That's what this dude does. He comes. He shoots his shot. Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Somebody here is rising up or has risen from their ashes. I've talked about this recently, about sharing that in the past, 2 years ago, 3 years ago or so, I had this vision of an Egyptian girl, messenger, oracle, I don't know who she was, holding a scribe that was closed up, a scroll, excuse me. And I was like, what is it? And then when she showed it to me, it was blank, and I knew it wasn't blank. I knew something was on there, and then eventually I saw it. It was like magic ink, and the fucker said, he is risen. And then the dragon energy now is coming to me this past few days, coming up again, because again, last year, the dragon energy came, especially in September. If you watched my reading called Divine Unions Coming, Spirit made me go watch it the other day. Out of the sheer blue, they were like, go watch this Divine Unions reading. I watched the shit, and lo and behold, I talk about the dragon in there, and I'm going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. After someone recently, Care Bear, read for me and told me that a few months ago, when did he read for me? Around April. It was right around Easter time. And he was like, you know, your dude's going to be the dragon. And you'll know he's the dragon. Or is he Archangel Michael? I'm just kidding. Somebody here has to face their fears. I mean, what better time than now, right? Using the courage of the sun. Harnessing that energy. Oh, Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Someone here has to communicate. You have Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. It's like someone here it's like an aha moment where someone's going, like it's all making sense. You or them, yeah? Oh, that happened for this to happen. That happened because this happened. If I didn't do that, that wouldn't happen. It's like you start to realize how every single little thing brought you up till this exact moment. Remember? Perfect timing. See all the stars behind him too? It's very much so when the stars align. There's something that happens astrologically. There's a lot that's happening astrologically in 2020 also. It's a lot happening tonight and tomorrow. And then the Joan of Arc, voice of truth, is stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. All right, hold on. Forget what deck this is, but it's another oracle deck that I have. Pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you in the world. Somebody here from this union, okay, they're going to have a baby. And this baby is going to be a very important soul, as many of them will be. They say that the children that come from the twin flames or the, sacred unions, they are going to be rainbow children, or they'll be indigos, starseedy children, whatever they're going to end up being. They're going to be of great importance. They're going to be here to help us raise the consciousness of the world. Bitch, you got marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. This is somebody you're gonna get married to. Going to the chapel of love. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're... The King and Queen of Pentacles, they share this light between the two of them. Yeah, remember, they're the keepers of the light. They hold the light. The light is what? Could be truth. Sun energy. So that would be what? Truth. Success, illumination. You get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. This is important because we want to be very much so aligned and healthy body, mind, soul. Connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. For some of you. I'm not a very outdoorsy person. New career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. And guess what you have on the bottom of that deck? And this is our last card. Summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Today is the first day of summer. Summer solstice. June 20th, 2020. it's like you can't make it up. Even if you wanted to, you can't. This is fucking huge. It's huge. Keepers of the light. Follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. Also, if you have TikTok, honey, I've been on TikTok, okay? I'm new to it, but TikTok's fun. And we all about having fun, right? Because obviously, laughter is the best medicine. So if you want to, you can follow me there. It's the same handle as my Instagram, xi_missy_xi. And also, if you want to book a reading with me, please check the description box below. See what I offer first before you shoot me an email. And then when you know what you want, put it in the title of the email so that I can invoice you. And a reminder, I am very behind on emails and sending invoices and booking and doing readings. I trust my gut on everything. So my gut says do live, do live. My gut says record, record. My gut says do this personal reading, we're going to do it. Everything is just guided. It's just the kind of work I do. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, okay? Happy summer solstice. Shall we read it one more time? Oh, bitch, look at, oh my God, 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 oh my God. Hold on, okay? So summer, everything you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime, okay? And then, of course, I'm snooping on the bottom of the deck. And look at what you have again in a different deck. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. You can't make it up. Oh my God, I love it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.